There's 2 times he made bond, man. Yeah, that's a good thing. But here's the real deal, Finesse, man. You gotta have God in your life, bro. I mean, man, you gotta understand, man, all that back and forth, you know what I'm saying, in and out the chain gang, man. Eventually, man, it's gonna get bad, man, when you start playing with your blessings, dog, that God put on your life. I heard you say in a video that rapping was a calling on your life. So do you believe that rapping really is a calling on your life? And it seems to be it is because you got rich off of it, man. You got to stop disrespecting the Most High, man. You got to change, and you got to do something. You got to do something else with your life, bro. That's what you missing, Finesse. It ain't about the money, because you always been a hustler. You was always fat, but you know what I'm saying, you always had a little swag with you. You always did have a little finesse with you, man. I'm going to give you that. But, bro, you need God in your life, bro. That's what keeps saving you, man. That's the only reason, man, that you keep able, you know what I'm saying, to escape the wiles of the enemy. And I think you're dealing with PTSD in the form of bipolar, man, and that's why you be up and down, you be tripping all the damn time. But jail ain't no place for a real ninja anyway. So you were supposed to make bond. It was God Almighty that got you up out the clay once again, and that's what you can't forget. That's what everybody can't forget, man, that's out here in the street, you know what I'm saying, doing it 1-2. It's only the grace of God, man, Almighty, that get us up out these bad situations that we put ourselves in. You put yourself in that situation, nobody else but Finesse 2 times, just like I put myself in bad situations. We got to do better, man. They say if you do better, if you knew better. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. So we got to learn to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, Finesse, man, you got to try to get sober, man. Have a sober mind, bro. You know what I mean? You got to slow down on your drinking, slow down on them pills, slow down on that lean. You know what I mean? And try to get back focused, man, on your life, bro. If you want to keep on, you know what I'm saying, leveling up in life, man. Because other than that, the devil gonna put his hands on you. And it ain't gonna be too long, man, before he really put a monkey wrench back in the game and put you back where you was at. And I know you get tired of being locked up, bro. You said it in all your videos that you've been doing time since you've been a damn teenager. It come a point in your life, bro, when you gotta get sick and tired, you know what I mean, of going through the same thing. They say that repeat the same thing is an insanity. And right now, bro, you looking like you crazy, bro. But I'm glad that you was able to make your bond. You got out, and hey, we're gonna go from there, Finesse. But I think you really need some counseling, bro. And ain't nothing wrong with getting counseling for your mental health, man, because you're dealing with a form of PTSD. All the incarcerations, all the shootouts, all the disappointments in your life, seeing people die. And y'all know when you from the streets, a lot of people don't believe in depression, anxiety, and PTSD. But shit, it's like you done been in Vietnam, boy. I mean, just like me. And I'm just telling you something, this real talk, brother, from me to you. But glad you made it home, man. And you got to give God, you know what I'm saying, his glory. Because you fighting with demons, bro. I mean, that's the real truth, man. I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person. I know that every man was born in sin, shaken in iniquity. But, bro, you got to get God in your life, bro. You got to start wanting to do better. Because it was only God Almighty, man, that's giving you the blessings that you getting. It ain't all you. You got to think, man, it was God Almighty that gave you the talent that you got, yo. That you so in love with, putting out good music. And you got people following you, man, on all these different platforms. Every time you do a show, you selling out shows, man. But you got to get a sober mind, because the enemy, he want to destroy your mind, bro. He want to really turn you into a real live junkie and take you off your square and have you back in the can, man. And you ain't an animal, bro. You got a mama that love you. You got a brother that love you. And you got kids that love you. Regardless of what you going through with your family, bro. Y'all still, at the end of the day, y'all all still love each other. And don't let this internet, man, you know what I'm saying, trick you and fool you that you getting love. Ain't no real love on the internet, man. The social media ain't nothing but a demon. It's the only way for us to try to get a couple dollars, and that's just what it is, man. But you gotta break free, man, from that yoke of bondage or finesse that you trapped in, and you gotta get good people around you. I think that God is showing you, a lot of things that you're going through. He exposing a lot of people in your life. And I think that one thing you should do, man, is you need to get back right with your mama, and your brother, and your sister, and y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work things out. And y'all try to really sit down and work because it look real crazy, man. Y'all might can get a family show. You know, love always, you know, speaking upon you like he love you so much. And that might be his calling, man. You know, the Most High might allow y'all to go through all this chaos, man, so y'all can get y'all stuff together, and y'all might can get y'all a real bag. I mean, that's just something to think about, Finesse, man. But you back out here on your grind once again, bro. I mean, once again, man, you escaped the wiles of the devil, bro. I mean, that's something to think about, man. So that lets you know, Finesse, 2Tymes, that you still in God's hands, no matter what nobody think, no matter how many perks you pop, no how much lean you sip, that you still a child of the Most High, bro. And when you a child of the Most High and God got you in his hand, Finesse, can't nobody, man, pluck you out, man. So whatever you do, Finesse, man, keep God in your program and let him be the biggest person in your life, bro. That's what you got to start focusing on, because that's what you truly is missing, bro. You missing God in your life. You got these demons, they trying to take you out and they trying to destroy you, Finesse. And the only way, brother, you can fight a demon, man, is with God Almighty. But that's all I got on this one, y'all. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid. It's the movement. Y'all stay solid. Stay blessed. Peace and shalom. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.